Good afternoon, class. Good afternoon, Miss Alice. Why don't you sit down so we can get started? Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what we learned last week? Jennifer? We learned about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. That's right. Why is he so important? He spoke about the need for change and the right to equal laws for everyone. He also is the youngest man to ever win the Nobel Peace Prize. That's right. He received the medal for Nobel Peace in 1964 from the King of Norway. Wow, so cool! I remember you saying that he donated his prize money to help his dream of freedom come true. Yes, that is true. Does anyone remember his most important speech? I have a dream. That's right. When was it? August 1963 in Washington, D.C. Over 200,000 people were there. He delivered his speech at the Lincoln Memorial since Abraham Lincoln fought so hard to free slaves. And what was his speech about? Dr. King wished all people to be equal and for unfair laws to change in America. Very good. Now, did anyone do their homework assignment? You had to design a t-shirt based on your favorite part of the speech. Yes. Great. Group 1, why don't you show me your final product? We thought his words about being peaceful, even when people are not nice to you, were really important. That's why we drew a peace sign on our shirts. Sometimes, when people are being mean to me, bullying me and my friends, I want to hurt them back, but I try to remember Dr. King's words. Violence is not the answer. It's the problem. Great job, Group 1. What about Group 2? Our favorite part is when he asked for equal rights, so we drew equal signs on our shirts. I remember you told us about Dr. King's childhood. He could only go to places for black people. We thought that was unfair, and so did he. His speech was about a dream for equal rights for everyone in America. Okay, good job, Group 3. Our t-shirts are about love. That's why we made hearts. Dr. King spoke about loving your enemies, not hating them. We thought this point was really important. It's always best to love people. It causes fewer wrinkles. So true. Group 4, are you ready? Yes, our shirts are about hope. Dr. King always hoped that America would change and see that everyone was equal. We spelled out the word hope because only when people come together can we hope and change for a better tomorrow. Over 200,000 people came to the speech so that they could express their hope. When people have hope, change will always happen. Inspired. Very good. Group 5. Our design is about dreams. Dr. King's dream was for an equal and fair America. He spoke about his dream throughout his speech. Our shirts show our own dreams for the future. Well, everyone did an excellent job. I'm very impressed with your creativity. A's all around. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a positive and peaceful man. We can still learn how to live life from his speech, I have a dream. Have hope, dream big, love everyone, bring peace, and treat everyone equal. We would like to now do an excerpt from the most famous speech in the world. We hope you leave this contest with a renewed faith in our fellow man and a healthier look on the world. It would be fatal for the nation to overlook the urgency of the moment. We cannot walk alone. We cannot turn back. No, we are not satisfied, and we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like a mighty stream. Let us not wallow in the valley of despair, I say to you today, my friends. And so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, and all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. This is our hope. This is our faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And this will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring." And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so, let freedom ring from the prodigious hills of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, when we allow freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old spiritual, "Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last."